Bolden's going to test the coverage here. Out the 20. Back. Peyton Manning.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, you're going against Peyton Manning. It's all about the skies. Can you wait till there's 2 or 3 seconds left on the play clock before you show what your defense is going to do so he doesn't have time to react?
Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. After running it, it's second down. The Broncos step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. And Daniels is able to read that play and make the hit. As we take a look at this defense, Sam Shields is ready to take on the best wide receiver on the other side.
He is. Every defense needs a guy like Sam Shields where they can just say, go cover that guy all game long. That's how good he is.
The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Davis has got the catch on the touch throw. And they tackle him there at the 34.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
First down following the long play. Manning's going to take off with it. Gains 13.
The coach is going, hey, nice job, son, nice job. Anytime the quarterback takes off on a pass play and picks up a first down, it makes the coaches feel really good.
The Broncos are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Peyton Manning under center. Second down and 10. Vernon Davis hauls it in.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Midway through the first. Handoff made. Anderson's marked. Second and goal from the 4. He's drilled as he throws.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Ready to take the snap at the 4. Third and goal from the 4. Set up screen. Ronnie, a first drive and a first touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Manning's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. Montgomery's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Now at quarterback, a Super Bowl wins.
There's no throw on the field that Aaron Rodgers can't make. The short throws, accurate. He can be powerful when he wants to, but those deep, long play-action passes down the field, he might be the best at that.
Lacy, a solo back set. The Packers take it from the 23. They'll mark him at the 29.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Packers have it at the 29. To the ground.
The Packers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Packers snap it at the 26. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Sanders is going to look for space now. Gains 16.
The Broncos know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Packers defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
First down at the 41. Who has it? It's the offense with the catch. Unbelievable. First down coming up. They'll go ground. Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Second down and 5. Manning with the give. Muscles through the defender. Homer's there that time for the tackle. The Broncos on offense here to start the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Got drilled as he throws it.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Second and goal from the 5. Denver Broncos in for the score. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
And a flag is down.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The kick goes out of bounds, and that's why the flag came out.
Everything was lined up to make this work, and what do? You kick it out of bounds. Just a mistake you can't make.
First down at the 46. Montgomery, the ball is fumbled.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Looking to go up top again on first down. The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. Second and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Packers understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
Rodgers split out wide on the left. Third down and 2. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First down and 10. They'll run it here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 3 on the play. All set up now at the 15. Second and 13. Catch made. Stewart's there to make the stop.
The Packers offense, they go with the pass down here in the red zone. They throw the ball and it's completed, but it doesn't fool the defense. It gets very little yardage.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Touchdown, and they cut into that lead. Midway through the second quarter, and how about it, Phil? These guys just have a knack for hanging around.
Yeah, they just won't go away, will they? That score, what it did, it just changed everything about this game. Here we are midway to second quarter. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and get a stop at halftime.
Bolden's got it. Bolden's tackled down at the 36. That return's good for about 35. Here's Sanders getting set to start this next possession. It's not often you see him as absent from their offense as he's been so far today, Phil.
It says a lot about the football team, doesn't it? When their star wide receiver is not part of the game and not really contributing the way you'd like to see him, but you still are up, that says something. You've got a good football team.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Broncos snap it at the 36. Clay Matthews in the face of the quarterback.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Davis can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, third and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Screen. It's caught by Hillman. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. That's a timeout by the D. They're in punting formation. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Makes the play.
If you're a coach and you put the football in the hands of your punter, you have to be sweating some bullets over there on the sideline, and now you feel relieved because it worked for your offense.
This play set up by the long gainer. Manning finds Thomas. That's reception number 2 for him. They'll run it off the toss. Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 2. The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 16. Peyton Manning Incomplete to Demaryius Thomas. Second down and 10. Did he catch it? What a catch. Touchdown. The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
The Broncos for the point after. No, it's not. It's a fake. Ball was out. So they give up the touchdown, but they do not allow the two-point play.
Yeah, good job that time by the defense. So quick and so ready for that play. They reacted very fast. That's why they stopped it.
The Broncos have looked terrific on offense. Manning's been marching his team up and down the field.
It's been tremendous design by the offensive coaches coming into this game today. They have given their quarterback and wide receivers chances to make plays, and boy, are they taking advantage of it.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Montgomery's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. Eddie Lacy on his way out to the huddle again. They've fallen behind here, and maybe it has something to do with the fact that he hasn't really been able to do anything on the ground to this point.
Oh, I think it's everything to do with why they're behind in this game so far here today, Jim. And listen, the coach has got to call some different plays. What they've been running has not worked. Time for a different look.
From the shotgun. Surveys. Eddie Lacy makes the catch. The Packers are going to use one of the two timeouts they have remaining. 3rd and 6 coming up. The Packers take it from the 23. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Packers know it's always hard to come in and get a win on the road, but they're not out of this one yet.
And he takes a knee. Rodgers will now bring his offense onto the field and start this next drive at the 20. The Broncos defense trying to crack down yet again on the opposition, leading through 2 quarters and leading.
So make sure you don't lose that thought process and that confidence that you gained in what you did in the first half, and go out there and attack this offense.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
First down at the 30. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field. The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
Breaks free. And now Rodgers will give himself up.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit. Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 2. Takes another handoff. Picks up about 2. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Lacy is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
3rd and 1 coming up. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Broncos offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Airing it out. Great grab there. Snags it with one hand. Manning's setting up now in the pistol. Looking across the middle. Emmanuel Sanders has the catch.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Here's the handoff. Searching for space to the right. And that gains a few. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. There's a flag out.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
2nd down coming up. Manning's on the move. Denver in for the score. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet. So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
Montgomery's going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Packers have gone from bad to worse after an ugly first half. There's nothing here to shine in the second half either.
Have you ever had a situation like this where it's just really gone all against you, nothing goes right, and you just were absolutely awful?
Every week I work with you.
There we go. Bingo. Man, you smashed that one out of the park. That's not good timing between the receiver and the quarterback. The quarterback that time throws it too quick and too far in front to the receiver on the slant route.
The Packers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 2nd and 10. Brandon Marshall has the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
catches it with one hand.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
Rodgers will have it in the pistol. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Not too often you see that in the NFL, a throw that bad. The receiver had no chance of making that catch.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Set up screen to Lacy. Tackled right around midfield.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
From the gun, Rodgers. The catch is made. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 60% on the day. First and 10. Throws the pass. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. First down at the 19. And Rodgers will hand it off. Coming to the line at the 19-yard line. Second down and 10. He's wide open for the grab. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold him.
Rodgers now completed 4 in a row. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. First and goal. Ware gets him for the sack. Play after play after play here on this drive. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Vaughn Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage. The coach is going to go for it. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Rodgers from the shotgun. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
That time on fourth and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. The Broncos returners are ready. They still have a sizable lead, even though they've seen the opponents inch a little closer. The score's 28-14. Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 46. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
From the gun, Rodgers. Von Miller gets to the quarterback. The Packers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Rodgers to James Jones, and that pass falls incomplete.
The Packers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Packers from the 37. The Broncos getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive.
Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. Takes a knee. The Packers signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. It's 3rd down with 1 minute on the clock.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
$52-yard field goal attempt coming up. No, it's not. It's a fake. And Daniels has got it on a pass that had some heat.
Really good job by the field goal team. But look on the defensive side. They were not paying attention. They were not alert, and that's why they gave up the first down. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Come to the line of scrimmage at the 20. Three-step drop. Has the reception all alone. That's reception number 4 for him.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Manning powers his way across. Touchdown.
You got to be able to take advantage of the quarterback sneak. If the defense doesn't line up properly, find the weak spot and go there to score. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game, but when you win and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.